Good morning, Web Summit. What a cool reverb we have here today. My name is André Miranda, and I'm founder and CEO of Musiversal. So to start our conversation, I'd like you to raise your hand if you ever played a musical instrument in your life or created a song. So I think I see around half of the audience here, which is pretty cool. And in fact, there are a lot of people around the world that identify themselves as music creators. And these are not only professionals. Actually, there are a lot of hobbyists around the world and in the US that have a home studio kind of like this. You'll find this across many people's homes. It's a simple setup with a keyboard usually, a digital audio workstation or DAW, a couple speakers, and this is what people have to make their music dreams come to reality. But it's not perfect, because maybe you don't play all the instruments that you need on your track. Or maybe you don't have all the plugins. Or maybe you do, but you like writing and you don't like producing after the creative part of writing. And music production and creation shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like something enjoyable. And definitely shouldn't feel lonely. And so, if this is not the dream, what is? And if you talk to music creators around the world, they will tell you roughly the same thing. The dream is you go into this beautiful studio, there are amazing musicians there to collaborate with you, to listen to what your vision is musically, and they will spend time with you. You build a relationship artistically and personally with them, and you come out of it at the end of the day with a beautiful recording that is way better than anything you ever could imagine. And that's the magic of music creation and collaboration. So why is it not happening? And I think it's pretty obvious. That's very expensive to make happen, and it's very cumbersome even if you have the money to do it. Until now. So we introduced something called Musiversal Unlimited. And Musiversal Unlimited is a subscription service that gives you unlimited sessions with world-class musicians for a flat fee every month, essentially turning your humble home studio into an interconnected super powerhouse of music production. And this is roughly how it looks like. You get to collaborate with great musicians remotely and have the same exact experience you would have in the studio, except it's remote. But you can still give live feedback, build relationships, go deep into your music, and come out of it with an incredible recording. And this is going to be the future of music production, involving humans and collaboration with humans. And so, besides using technology to make this easy to accomplish, we also cut the cost of producing a song professionally by a factor of 10. And this is one of the reasons that enables Musiversal to bring this solution to everybody's home studios across the world, making this a new reality. Right now we have about 1,500 paying members, doing over 100,000 sessions per year, which is a lot of music. And we have over 100 musicians in our roster receiving stable incomes every month. We've paid many millions of dollars to musicians, and all of this together already makes Musiversal the world's largest recording studio. And these numbers are only increasing and accelerating. And one of my personal favorites is that we made being a session musician a viable career path, where before it wasn't. So this is a huge win for the industry. And in fact, some of our musicians were able to move to different locations or buy their first homes, just like in this video.
I just moved to a beautiful place in the mountains. Thanks to the Musiversal work, this would be absolutely impossible as a bass player, even recording online on other websites or anything.
So this is what we think the future of the music industry could look like, with music creators and musicians at the center of the industry, collaborating more, bringing more income to musicians, and making more music with humans. So thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of Web Summit.